This is the finals of the Season 10 playoffs. Up against Paul Master here. I got first in the 8th season and third in the 9th, so really hoping to make this the second win here. Lost a die roll, so it's not the greatest start, but let's see what sort of hand we end up with. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I don't know what he's playing, so the therapy isn't as good as it might be, but can't send this back. Island. Well, I'm guessing that whatever it is, there's counterspell in there. It is the most commonly played blue card. And it's a miss. Mono blue control. Okay. Well, at least I was right about counterspell being in the deck, for what that's worth. Right, around the wall. I'm guessing it gets mana leaked. This should be an interesting matchup. The most dangerous thing here is falling prey to a combination of Factor Fiction and Parallax Tide. Let's see what this Wall of Blossoms gets me. Dress, maybe? Oh, good, though. Alright, well, gotta get rid of that Factor Fiction. Can't let that happen. In a pretty good spot, I guess. For example, if the opponent played a standstill, might not work out too well for him. Right out the Rager. There's my Baloth. In more recent versions, I've cut the Baloths. This is one of the matchups where they are not the greatest. All right. Well, I want to put the two cards that combo with Parallax Tide together, so he's got to either get them or not get them. Counterspell is very nice. Counterspell and Factory are very good. I'm thinking maybe Island and the stuff that combos, or the Factory and the Counterspell. That would be pretty well balanced. Got another another Factory that I already saw, so that would have been pretty powerful there. All right, well, took the Parallax Tide combo pieces. If this is a Tide, I'm in. Okay, thank goodness. That would have been really bad. Okay, well. Do I play the Deranged Hermit into Stifle / Being Blown Up with Powder Keg, or do I play Ravenous Baloth? I think Baloth is the more effective threat right now. Okay. Anyway, taking my turn. Shouldn't get distracted by stuff so easily. Okay. Anyway, taking with Baloth. Got a long way to go with that life total. And yeah, I guess it makes the best use of my mana to just play the Hermit. She'll let us swamp up to bluff Vendetta or whatever. Hopefully that doesn't matter. I really doubt that it will. Powder Keg staying on 0. And another one. Okay. Can't really justify paying Echo here. Looking for something good with that. You have my Elder. I'm happy with that. Okay. Yeah, I think that makes sense. If I attacked with a Rager too, I would have just ran into the factory, so... Alright, one Powder Keg down. And another. Alright, maybe this will get me something to put a little more pressure on with. Yeah, I guess just 1 and 1. This match is going to take a while, so I can't sit around thinking forever. Play the Nightmare. Nice. I'm going to assume that there's a mana leak. Let's put on some more pressure here. Right, another keg down. And yeah, let's try and get back that Hermit. Maybe the trigger gets stifled here. That'd be fine. Glad to be rid of that stifle. Yeah, I'm gonna basically do the same maneuver. Play around Mana Leak. Down to his last keg. I think I should have played the Nightmare post-combat. Opponent is down to 4. I mean, I could just get Yavimaya Elder to have 2 more power on the board, but I mean, I'd be sacking the Rager, so I wouldn't really gain anything. You know what? I'm just gonna get the Hermit. And actually, before that, I'm gonna play Bird. And just sack that instead. There's a no on Echo. And attack with everything. There goes the keg. Jump block with a Conclave, or trade with the Rager and bounce the Bealoth. Looks like they're going the trade and bounce route. That's fine. Just gonna play it out here. Yeah, I'm not gonna play into Mana Leak. I have so much mana. Seems pretty likely there's one waiting for me by now, almost halfway through the deck. Alright, let's give this a go. Another chain, that's fine. Okay. Elder would be lethal power. I could just play that and be done. Maintaining my playing around of Mana Leak. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I've got 2 lethal threats, and out of answers. Nice. Yeah, I was worried that when you found that second factor fiction that it would get more traction, but it just sort of fizzled out there. All right, what do I want? Dust Bowl, Arena. Naturalize is a little. I mean, Standstill obviously can work there. Parallax Tide won't work there either if they're comboing it with anything, and that's of course when it's at its most menacing. What am I going to get rid of? Chainer's Edict. There's an obvious one. No, I could just get rid of all the removal and play additional threats. I mean, it is just a 4/4 for 4, but the removal only hits manlands. In fact, if I were to keep some removal in, I might want Naturalize instead because it can hit Factory, but it can also hit a non-juiced up Parallax Tide, I guess, or like a Powder Keg or whatever. I don't know. Probably best to just stick with this. Though, I mean, I guess I could get rid of Pernicious Steed. I usually keep it in against decks with Standstill, but this one doesn't have Decree of Justice, which really cuts down Deed's utility. Standstill isn't even. I don't know. I mean, it's good early. It's good early, but it's pretty situational, I think. Let's see. All this stuff is basically useless. It's going to be, I guess, a couple Naturalize. Because with all the discard, it's really not that unlikely that I'll be up against a Parallax Tide without a Stifle or a Chain to combo with it. And there's Mishra's Factory, and of course there's let's see, Powder Keg, Mishra's Factory, yeah, Parallax Tide. A pretty good set of options there. Could just bring in all of them. I mean, do I want any Pernicious Deeds? This is really one of the worst matchups for it. All right, well, 5 seconds left. I'll just give this a go. It'll be interesting to see how I feel about my sideboarding choices later. Okay, probably gonna name Standstill here. I mean, I've got Treetop Village, but only a single Wasteland to render that useless. It's got like 6, maybe 7 manlands in the deck, whereas I have just 4. And that's a miss. Okay. Would it be interesting if he boarded it out? That seems plausible. Anyway, always bad to miss on one of those. What a pain. Alright, well, run this into a counterspell, I guess. Now I have to try and protect myself from Parallax Tide. Though it really turns on with 5 mana. If he plays it with 4, then... I mean, he could just... No, it would work just as well, I think. Because, yeah, target would chain after losing 1 on the upkeep. I mean, I have less than 5 land. That's rough. Okay, well, I can't let that happen. Goodbye, Parallax Tide. Hopefully there's a second one in there. Would have really liked to make up for the lost card advantage from that missed therapy on turn 1. Yeah, if I don't see a standstill this game either, I'm going to assume they're just not in there right now. Duress. Okay, so what I'm thinking about doing is play Stronghold, end of turn, get Wall of Blossoms back, play Wall of Blossoms, play Duress. Yeah, I like that. Oh no. Well, you can get the Tide or you can get everything else, because I know he is holding Chain of Vapor. Yeah, this game's probably over. Maybe I should have just played the Duress there. I really got caught off guard by that Fact or Fiction. That was a really excellent draw. Okay, well, say goodbye to 3 lands here. Yep, exiling 2 of his own to effectively untap them. And using that mana for the powder keg. Opponent is in a good spot right now. I want to see more of the deck though. And there's so little pressure on, I could conceivably draw out of it. Not impossible. There's a Furnace. No attack. Clicked through too fast, I guess. I'm not going to bluff Naturalize or anything. I just want to hopefully get it to the point where my time is a little higher than the opponent's. Ooh, good draw. Alright, got rid of a counterspell with it. Can't complain. Cool. Great draw. Right out the Elder. What have you got? Oh, what a beating. Alright. Fact plus another island or everything else. Annul's pretty bad here. With my deeds gone, only counters Recurring Nightmare. In fact, with Phyrexian Furnace here, I could just board out the Recurring Nightmares and have 0. Actually, oh, I forgot. I brought in Phyrexian Arena. Yeah, there's no way to go to 0 then, I guess. Okay. Duress playing around Mana Leak. Another one. Ouch. Okay. Force Spike sees to play around. Impulse is the best card here. Dust Pull's the next best card. How much better is Impulse than Dust Pull? I'm thinking this is probably what makes sense. Because Impulse, yeah, Impulse is definitely the better of the top 2. of parallax tide. Glad to have that gone. And I have an opening. Get my 2 damage in while I can. And now I'm just gonna sack it and maybe I'll draw something for 1 mana. One of each. No time to sit around thinking about it. It's a miss, but a good card. One impulse down. What's that, the 3 factor fictions we've seen? That's probably all of them. Can't believe I'm not doing worse after after having come up against that many, plus a comboed parallax tide. Just a lack of pressure, giving me my way to crawl back in. I wonder how many Force Spike there are in that deck. I mean, definitely be impulsing around them, so it would have to have been drawn on a natural draw step. Ooh. Okay. No, he already played the impulse. Shit. Oh, what did he do? Cast impulse, but still holding powder keg. Okay. I should have been paying closer attention. Sorry for the profanity there. Powder keg. Yep. Mana leak and stifle. Alright, well, time to get my Rager mana leaked. I bet there is not a Force Spike over there. Gonna stifle it? I would not be surprised. I'm just gonna burn the powder keg first. That seems like it makes sense. Interesting choice. Well, not really, I guess. Seems like the clear right choice. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and not pay the... maybe I will pay the Echo. And give it one more turn. Yeah, I kind of like that. Makes my future hermit, or I guess my future squirrel, is that much bigger. I could attack, but yeah, I guess I should. Let's get in there. There goes the keg. No surprises there. 2, 4. That is okay. Ooh, good draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I'm gonna duress. Break the standstill. Let's see what we have. Two stifle, leak, chain, tide. I'm gonna take the tide. Okay. Play the bowl. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I can defend myself better if I do it this way. First I'm gonna attack. And I want to do that during the upkeep. I'm gonna make him activate before I anything with Dust Bowl. Then I've got Treetop Village on defense. I really am in a defensive position here. Alright, gotta get maximum mana value by waiting for attackers to be declared. Now, that. Okay, activate that. Another stifle. Alright, take 4, go to 4. Out of stifles now, it looks like. Get rid of that Fairy Conclave. I hope. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. No, maybe I'll just take the 2 and get aggressive here. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Maybe it's a little risky, but no, it doesn't work because of the green mana. I should have sacked the waste instead of the forest. I'm gonna hit it right now. Attack with that. Oh, and there is another stifle. I don't know, I'm kind of rushing here. Really can't trust that I'm not overlooking stuff. Okay, not attacking into a treetop village. Good. Nice. That was a great draw. Okay. Oh, there was no stifle. Yeah. I am just trying to get ahead on time. Yeah, I'll take the mana leak. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hermit. Done. Yeah, not a very good standstill. Surprised that furnace hasn't been broken yet. There we are. so close to having more time. What is going on? I would have locked with 100% of the squirrels. That was weird. Clearly feeling the pressure of the time on the other side as well. Can't say I blame him. No judgment here. Yeah, I am paying the upkeep echo. Now I can attack, but there's a chain of vapor. I could take it down to 2. I could attack with 2. That would leave me 2 back. Yeah, I'll attack with 2. No time to go too deep into the tank. Okay, took a big chunk out of the life with that. Yeah, I don't want to... Really don't want to expose myself to getting the game stolen from me by those factories. I'm just at 4. No, the opponent has 1 bounce spell. Who knows what else is in there? Could be anything. Wonder if he kept all 4 keg. We're down to the last 1/4 of the deck, roughly. We've only seen 2 of the kegs. So, if there were 4, that would be, I guess, a little weird that it got to this point. Bouncing my Hermit. No complaints there. And bouncing my other Hermit. Alright. Sounds good to me, buddy. Alright. Here comes 2 factory. And heavy naturalize is hopefully going to pay off here. At the very least, it'll, I guess, draw out a counterspell that would otherwise hit a Hermit. I mean, I could just take it and then hopefully attack for... No, it would only be 2, 4, 6, 8. If it were lethal, I'd probably take the 2, but I don't want to mess around here. My hand is insanely powerful. Really don't want to open myself up. Standstill. All right, I'll probably just kill him. I don't think that favors the opponent at all. Getting desperate, I think. I mean, I've got 5 power plus Dust Bowl. That's kind of annoying. Alright. Well, I mean, if I Dust Bowl, then I'll respond by card advantaging me. Let's attack. That's fine. Take her damage. I'll be done. Thinking about breaking the standstill, I think. But what would be worth it? Parallax Tide, maybe. Ooh, Cabal Therapy. That sounds like it might be worth breaking the standstill for. How many counterspells have I seen? 1, 2, 3. I've seen a lot of counterspells, a lot of parallax tides, a bunch of mana leaks. Man, I do not have time to think through all that. No. Yeah, I'm just gonna pass the turn here. It could be a horrible mistake, but I had on time by like less than a minute. I can respond by dust bowling my own thing, but then I can dust bowl the dust bowl. Maybe. I mean, even if I lose this game, I don't know. If I maintain my time advantage, I don't see how he can win. What are you doing? Fact or fiction, maybe? Looking for a stifle. Okay, how many counterspells did I see? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, destroy the land. Okay. Just doing a dust bowl then. That's fine. Okay, I'm gonna attack. And then, because I now have duress and cabal therapy, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna break the standstill. I think it's worth it. What do we have here? Okay. Hibernation and all, mana leak, stifle. I can take out 2 of these. I'm gonna take out the mana leak. And then play hibernation response. Okay. I'm gonna hit stifle. Leave the annul. Play my threat. Be done. Opponent's dead unless they rip an answer. I think this is probably it. Wow, what a match.